I was dumb for months. I was numb. I couldn't do anything. The only thing that I did was self-isolate. And I'm not going to lie, when you self-isolate, it doesn't really help you if you're not doing some form of work or healing. When you self-isolate, you're going to find yourself, not being disturbed by people. People will say, being locked up in your house is nice, is peace. Of course it is nice, but it comes at a cost. If you tell me that you are being okay or you are comfortable being locked up in your house without no human interaction, without nobody disturbing you, don't want to go out, you're having your peace is not that peaceful. Your peace comes with pain and sorrow and sadness, and a lot of people don't talk about this because they say, oh, guess what, I'm a peaceful person. I am a peaceful person. I will be nice to you and kind to you. I love being by myself. If I'm to sit a whole day being in my apartment, being by myself, shooting content, making videos, and also reading books and studying, I have the darker things that are happening to me that I do not know. The triggers, the things that happen to me. And for months, I consistently ignored myself. I ignored myself by being by myself, by telling myself I was okay. But I started to do one thing that really helped me. I started coming out more. Human beings are built for interactions. We're built for outward, not inward. Once you decided to become that person who wants to be inside the house all the time, being locked up and not let people wanting to see you, then yes, you are going to attract a lot of people because they would wonder, who are you? Why are you here? Why are you disturbing us? Remember, human beings, we love each other, but we also do not. I learned this when I came outside. I realized not everybody would like me. Not everybody would like the way I talk, the way I speak, my thinking, my expression, the way I put things together. But I'm also aware that there are a lot of people who will be happy to have me in their life, who will be happy to be my friend, who wants to learn from me, who wants to grow, who has been through a lot but wants me to just show up for them. If you're numb for months and you're self-isolating, I'm not saying it is not good, but you need to understand how it affects your life. If you do not understand what you're doing, chances are you're going to be doing the wrong thing and you're going to dwell in it, destroy yourself, ruin yourself, and nobody is going to come save you apart from yourself. Self-isolation is good, but for how long will you do that for? So you avoid human interactions. You decide to stay indoor the whole day by not talking to anyone, not going out, not socializing. If you do that, the time that you're supposed to be out talking to people, doing the things that you love that would excite you and make you feel powerful, then yet when you come outside, you're going to fumble it. So let's say, for example, you decide to self-isolate yourself and do the healing work that you want to do. Of course, everybody is healing from some form of trauma, but isn't that crazy? Every single person, as long as you can think, you can feel, you can express, you have some form of value and sense, and then you can see that, oh, I have one or two things that I'm doing that is growing or destroying me. When you have the human capability in order for you to think, feel, and express, you are bound to suffer. But for how long will you take that suffering? Your suffering should be your own suffering. And I'm glad you're suffering. I'm glad you have it, because in adopting maximum responsibility over your life, you find meaning. So I have my own traumas. I have my own suffering. But what do I need to do? What do I do? Let me tell you what I do sometimes. Sometimes I sit by myself or go for a walk to clear my head. But that doesn't mean sometimes it helps. Working on yourself is not something you do for a year, 2 years. Baba. As long as you are alive, you will continue to suffer. You will continue to feel it. But don't let it have control over your life. Just because you've been hurt in the past doesn't mean you do not trust anybody. No, now it teaches you to be mindful of whom you trust. When you've been betrayed, it teaches you about human character, human nature. But It still boiled down to the same thing. It still boiled down to the same thing. When you self-isolate, know why you're isolating and decide that it should stop. Don't let it remain the same. Come out of that self-isolation and do something worth meaningful with your life, unless you're going to self-isolate and destroy yourself. Not just you, yourself, your purpose, your dream, and your future. Come out, interact with me. Let us talk. Let us go for a walk. Let us go play football. Let's go skating. Do something. But also, you're gonna be okay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I will see you in the next video.